Sup my dudes, Valkyrja, and today I'll be telling you how to make the strongest Yelan possible. Well, maybe, we'll see. I want to go over a couple rogue builds first, and then I'm going to be talking about what I'm going to be using for Yelan. The reason I've seen show up is no, I don't think I'm going to be using Xingqiu's artifacts on her. It's just she has a very similar style to Xingqiu, so I do want to bring it up. But before I get into that, I want to talk about a little bit of a rogue build idea I had an idea for. I think this is going to be maybe a set I use for her. Between this and Emblem, I think Emblem's going to be a better set, but we're going to see whenever she comes out. I got a bunch of stuff I want to try. I'm going to try Elegy, but I think unless you're using her actual weapon, the best one is probably not even going to be Sacrificial, but Favonius. The reason I don't want Sacrificial is because her skill has really high uptime. It takes like 3 seconds to actually get a full charge of her skill off. So I don't think it's going to be as good as just going a Favonius Warbow and just getting the extra generation from that, elemental generation. That depends on if you're going to be not getting her weapon. I would go for Favonius. I think Favonius is going to be better just because it's going to reduce her field uptime. So let's talk about the actual artifacts, because she actually has a lot of play in what she can do. Here you can see 2 Heart, 2 Tenacity Millith is what I used to think I was going to go with, but I think I'm going to switch it to Emblem now because I want to just kind of hyper-focus onto her ult damage. But I do want to talk about another set today, and that's Wanderer's Troop. The reason I want to talk about Wanderer's Troop, it's going to catch a lot of people off guard because a lot of people are wanting to main DPS Yelan, and Wanderer's Troop might be a solid option. Now, the way she's going to quote-unquote main DPS is whenever she swaps in, initially, like you swap a character to her, she has reduced charge time on her first charge attack, meaning you're going to be able to really take advantage of this 4-piece where it increases charge attack damage with 35% for her. Since it's an overall increase, and it's not an actual like attack percent increase, but it's a bonus damage percent increase because this is your charge attack damage increase by 35%. She's going to be able to take advantage of it because she's going to have HP scaling. Now, you're not going to want an attack percent goblet or an attack percent standard on her. You're going to want HP because she has a lot of HP scaling. Here you can see rocking the double HP with energy recharge was what I was thinking of doing. But we'll see whenever she comes out. And I wanted to talk about Wanderer's Troop because I feel like it's a really slept on option. Now, obviously, I think the absolute best option is probably going to be a very similar build to Xingqiu, to where instead of Sacrificial, like I said, Favonius, and you have 4-piece Emblem. I think 4-piece Emblem is probably going to be the best option that you can give her because you're going to just genuinely be able to rack up a lot of energy recharge between a Favonius weapon and the actual set itself, so you get lots of elemental bonus damage or elemental burst damage bonus onto her ult. So she's going to be able to hit really hard with her ult that already has really good scaling. It's going to be a really synergized kit. It's going to be a really good set for her. And the other set that I talked about earlier, 2 Heart of Depth, 2 Tenacity. I think this is also going to be something to look at. You get the 15% Hydra damage and 20% HP. I don't need to go into too much detail as to why it's really good. I made lots of videos about Yelan, so go check one of those if you're curious about her kit. Just know HP scaling is incredibly important, and she is going to be a more DPS-oriented Xingqiu. She's going to deal lots of damage. The only real downsides I see to Yelan is, like I said before, her long skill uptime. She's on the field for quite a bit. That hurt Yaimiko quite a bit, having a lot of skill uptime, so I'm curious to see how it goes. And like I said, I would really avoid Sacrificial Bow if it's going to work the way I think it does. And it's just going to give her too much skill uptime. I would go into Favonius if you have it ready. But yeah, it's basically the video. That's a couple options of how to build her. I think Emblem and Severed Fate is her best option. I think that's the one that you guys should build into if that's what you're looking forward to. Anyways, Yelan's coming out soon. Hopefully you guys are as hype as I am. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.